Hey guys, what is up today? It's SortieBoy here playing Crossout. It's a new game made by Gaijin. They hired a different development team to make it, but they are overseeing the project. It is a kind of Mad Max RoboCraft. If they combine those two games, that's what you would get with this. It's pretty cool. I'll put a link down to the trailer so you guys can get an idea of what it's going to be like from that aspect. And I'll show you off first my vehicle. Actually, let's go and build so you get an idea. The big thing about this game is that you can build your creation like in RoboCraft, which you see here. I built this. It's not very good. Don't laugh at me. And then you can battle it with other people or in a PvE style game, which is pretty cool. You can test drive it. Actually, let's test drive it first so you can get an idea of what the game actually looks like. You can see here that I can look completely around. It's not like a first-person camera or anything like that. You can completely look around. And you can see on the front, I have a cannon. Obviously, that cannon can only look so far left and right and up and down. But with the cannon, though, it does a lot of damage. And we'll show right here. This is actually my vehicle I'm going to shoot at. Or it's a copy of it. And you can see right there, 260 damage, and we go look at it. And this is where it's pretty cool, is right here, you can see I lost what's on the front right here. This sloped armor, and I think it's called like something like van armor or something like that. That's pretty cool, and I'll try to shoot off a tire. And I shot a little more off than the tire. Let me do that again. Alright, here we go. Yeah, there we go, I got it. See there, the tire came off. So if I had machine guns, which we'll pull out in a little bit, you would be able to just shoot all those parts off, and that person's going to lose health. And you can see my health at the bottom, right under the cannon button, and you'll see it says 626. That's how much health it has. But you can shoot all the parts off. It starts losing health that way, but you can really wreck someone. Like, I'll try right here to shoot the gun. No promises. Did I get it? Yep, I got it. So like now he's useless. He can't do anything. So you can do it that way, is try to kill somebody like that, and that pretty much puts him out of order. And if they can drive, they can still try to cap the point. I've done that before, but you can't really do much. And just letting you know, you can't repair. There is, as of the moment, this is closed beta. I should have said that at the beginning. You can't repair. So that guy, he's done. Teammates can't repair nothing. The only thing you can do is flip your vehicle if you have like a car jack, or some teammate can if you're flipped over. Let's actually pull out a different vehicle. Exhibition. Then we'll go factions. Let's pull out a faction one. Let's go. Pull out this. Test drive it. This is one of the faction built ones. Just so you know, it gives you an idea of how to make your car, or if you're just like, I don't feel like building, I just want to play the game right now, you can just have one of these as long as you have the parts. And you can see here, I'm shooting machine guns. If I let them go too long, they overheat. But let's actually like show you what I was talking about. Like these parts right here that are holding the cabin or attached to the cabin, you can shoot all these pieces off. Let's try to shoot the tire off. Tire will be a little hard to... Alright, ammo. I did... No, it's just overheated. But yeah, you can shoot the tires off, which is pretty cool. And eventually he would die. Is what would happen. This one's a little more maneuverable and quick, which you can see. They all have different speeds. The factions tend to have different things. Like we'll show the lunatics are really quick, and they have a different kind of armor set. Let's go up this. Oh, and he's 6 landing. Which makes it pretty interesting. There's a couple factions. I'll show you those if we can get around this corner. And it's a pretty cool game. I enjoy it actually a lot. The early rounds, I'll be honest, like when you're just starting out, are kind of boring because you don't have anything. If you haven't played RoboCraft, I suggest it. It's a really fun game, and it'll give you an idea of what this one's like. But kind of like with RoboCraft, the game becomes really fun once you have so many different types of blocks and cannons, because it just total customization is allowed with the imagination. With this, like I'll show you my parts. We'll go to storage. And sorry, I'm doing this a little out of order. Um, you can see here that I have these parts, and you'd be like, oh, that's a lot. It's not that many to build with. But once I play, and people are saying once you get like level 15 and you've unlocked stuff and you're on different factions, this becomes really cool because you have so many parts and you can really customize and just have your imagination flow, which is what you want. We'll show lunatics next. Actually, I'll just show you. Nomads are not that spectacular for like showing. They're still cool, but not really for the video. Actually, we'll load this up. See, this is a lunatic vehicle, and you're going to be getting parts kind of like these guys. They're very light. As you can see, the outer armor is light. It's not going to really stop any damage, but it's going to allow you to go quick, but still give you a little bit of support. And at the front of this, you're going to love that. Look at these things, such like Mad Max. They're like boomsticks, as you could call them. And if I run into them, ooh, it's really quick. You blow someone up, which is awesome. I don't know if I have a car jack on this. If I ever stop moving. Alright, we'll reset that. This is pretty cool. Actually, let's spawn in a bot. See if we can go get him. Come on, buddy. Don't stop. Don't stop. I love doing that. That never gets old. That's the thing about this game. That is so much fun. And then I have a shotgun on top of this, which obviously is short range, doesn't shoot real quick, but does a crap ton of damage. And I flipped over again. I'm so amazing at this game. See, car flipped. It says teammate needs to help you. I don't have a car jack on it. It has something else, it looks like. Huh, I don't know what the blades are, actually. I'll have to look that up. F, I'm pretty sure, is the booster, because you can see one right there and one right there. Let's actually see if... oh, we should totally ramp it. I know you guys were thinking that. Ramp, come on. I love how fast this vehicle is. Actually, let's go off this one. Looks like the best. Oh, boy. I lost something. Actually, let's go back. But that's pretty cool. You can do that. You can take vehicles out, test drive them, and it's really cool because like in War Thunder, if you guys play that, which is made by Gaijin, when you test drive a vehicle, you have to load into a new game, and it's kind of annoying. With this, you just hit test drive and boom, you're right there. You don't have to have a loading screen. You're just automatically playing, which is really awesome. I really enjoy that. I think that was really helpful, and also like building your creations. Look at that. We're awesome. Let's go back. And it's really awesome in this game because you really need to test drive real quick your creations. You need to change one little thing, and there you go, and you can figure it out real quick. The next thing I should show you, I tried to keep this in order, my bad, is the build. We'll go to that next. This is where it's called the editor mode, and here's where you can change everything, and this is pretty cool. Like, let's say you don't like where the sloped armor is. You pick it up, you left click. I don't want it there. I'll put it on the ground right now. I want this moved over here. Boom, there you go. And it's really cool. You can move around, change things, and move all of this. You can make a completely clear slate if we wanted to. Let's take that and put it back. Very simple. Right click to delete. And then tab is where you get your parts. And you can see all of them that I have at the moment. All different ones. Like, let's say I want some hatchets. I guess I don't have any on here. I could, let's say, want to protect our tires a little bit from other people trying to ram us. We could add them right there. And then, you know, copy that. There we go. That looks terrible, but you get the point. And that's really helpful that you can do that. And we could test drive it and then go up to that vehicle and try to take out its tires and see if it worked. But yeah, you have all these parts you can build. You have paint. I think later I guess you can unlock this. I unlocked this one. I'm imagining later you'll be able to buy that. Like that's how they're gonna make their money. And then you also earn resources during matches, right there. We'll get into that though. But that's pretty much the building aspect of the game. Obviously, it's gonna be more in depth when you play. You kind of need to play it yourself. Um, and also, I don't have that many parts. I'm level 8. If I was a lot higher, or if you guys check out some other YouTubers, a lot of them have access. They got access to the game, so they have more stuff, and you can see the just crazy creations that people have built. And to give you guys an example, actually, I'll show you an exhibition. Like people made this. They made a T-34, which is awesome. They made like this crazy machine over here, this stealth tank, which is just insane. This other tank that's just armored to the teeth. Like some people made some ridiculous things in this game. I've seen just insane amount of things. Like this thing's just awesome. It's just straight up melee. It's just going to maul you to death. So they got some pretty cool designs, and you can kind of see here, like once you get high levels, this is when you can do some just crazy things, which is the real fun of the game. And the next thing we'll touch on is battle. With battle, these are your PvP missions, you could say. Not to be confused with these up here. We'll get into that. Like you get machine. These are the machine gun. These are the rewards that you can possibly get while playing. Along with like wires and salvage or whatever. Like a machine gun. Nothing big. These are all common items. And you just play. You get XP. You get with XP you unlock more things. But these are just little things to like go for a shotgun. You want to get the shotgun and the radar, cannon, the wheels. Pretty basic stuff. It's PvP. Doesn't take that much imagination to figure out. This is where it's pretty cool. PvE, and they have raids. So they're kind of doing like an MMO thing. You get in a match with 3 to 4 people, and like this one is called Easy Race. And what that allows you to do is join a race, and you guys go after a caravan and try not to die. And if you win, at the end of it, you get copper and you get these coupons, which are pretty useful. The copper allows you to craft. There is crafting in the game. And then these coupons allow you to get rewards from your factions. They'll give you like a rare item. And obviously you can see there's different ones. I don't have them unlocked yet. Excuse me. The small raider parties attacking our pump jacks, who we spent so much time repairing and installing them, protect the jacks from enemy waves. So you can imagine how that goes, and obviously there's more and more. They get harder, and they cost fuel. Fuel you get from, I don't think you can buy it on the market. I'm not sure, but you can get it in-game. I have gotten fuel before, and that's all you spend. Obviously, you can see the bigger ones cost a lot more. So that's pretty cool. This is pretty interesting. We already talked about the factions with engineers, lunatics, nomad scavengers. Obviously, you have to get a rank, I think rank 10 before you get these. And they just have different things that you can get from them. They have different items because they play differently. So you need to pick the one that matches your playstyle. The next thing we can touch on is crafting. And you'll see that. Let's go back to the engineers. Like I want this 88 cannon. 88 millimeter cannon. To get that, I need a cannon, 76. I need a carjack and a medium wheel. I have all of those things. But I need 50 copper and 180 scrap metal, and it will take me an hour and 25 minutes to complete. I feel like that got longer. That might be because this item is damaged. That might be why that will take longer. Not exactly sure. But it will cost that to craft it. The next thing I want to touch on is, it kind of goes with the crafting. The controversy, it's not really controversy, but it's, a lot of people are angry about it. Some people love it. Not really love it. They just know how to work the system. Is durability. And you can see down here, I touched on it a little bit. It has 20 durability. It has 3 right now. Which, you'd be like, oh, that's not a big deal. Just repair it. Well, it's not like you just use the scrap metal you get from the game and you repair it. to repair that cannon, and let's look if we can get weapons out. I can't see it because it's on here. We'll actually use this. We'll use the autocannon because the autocannon is damaged also. The autocannon is at 20 out of 40. So that's a legend. I think it's a legendary. I forget what they call these blues and purples and all that. Let's call it a legendary. It might be an epic or whatever. Let's say the legendary though. If that breaks completely, we lose it from our account. Like, it's broke. I guess, yeah, it's broke. It has nothing to, I can't use it. I guess you don't lose it from your account, but you can't use it in game. So it's kind of the same. I can't do anything with it till I repair it. Which, you'd be like, oh, again, not a big deal. But if I want to go repair this, the only way, if we can find it, let's see, well, here's the cannon, autocannon. To repair this autocannon, the only way I can repair it is by using other ones. I have to get all these other autocannons. Now, at the moment, that's the only way I see how you can. I don't see another way. If there is, please tell me. I'd love to know. Because it's the only part in this game that bothers me is these autocannons. I have to get five. Yeah, 5. I did basic math. You need all of those. It's not like you just need one. Because I tested that on a light machine gun. I can't repair, I don't think anyway. Can we? Let's see. I don't want to use them all, but... Did it repair it? Or just use it? Part durability after repair storm. Trying to find out. I can't find it. I should have probably looked. Oh, because it gives 4, 14, 10 because they're all damaged. Okay. So it does repair. You don't need all of them, but it only brings it up to the points of what their durability is. Okay. Well, that's not as bad. Actually, I'm fine. I'm finding things out with you. I've actually not done that just because I didn't want to mess with it. But what it does is see, okay, you saw there. It repaired it based on whatever I put in. So obviously if you put all of them in, it's going to repair it completely. If you put only one in, it's only going to repair it a little bit. So you get the idea. But either way, now I know I don't have to have all 5 before I can repair it, which is nice. But the annoying thing is, to repair this, I always need another part, which is frustrating. Because with these parts, it's not a big deal because you saw, I had so many, I get them all the time. Not a big deal because they're common. The problem is, these guns, which by the way, I bought to get into the closed beta, which is annoying that it can be destroyed. Just wanted to point that out. I need more of them. Well, the problem is, those are rare. It's not like you just get them in game. You don't get them in game. You have to build them in different ways, like crafting basically. Like if I had this gun, it's gonna get damaged and I'm gonna have to build another one, which is slightly annoying because you're just constantly building them and they get damaged quick. It's not like they don't they only lose like a point a day. Like if you lose, they get damaged, which will frustrate you because you could totally dominate, win the game, not win the game, but totally dominate. Your team sucks, they all die, and there's 2 guys left on the other team, and they get to your cap, and you don't kill them in time. Boom, they win the game. Now all your parts are damaged. Even though you did a great job, nobody shot you, you still lost parts. Or lost, your parts took damage, which is annoying, and a lot of people have had a problem with it. Some people were like, well, just get on the market, and we'll touch on that. The market is where you buy a lot of these parts. With real, it's kind of confusing. There's no in-game currency, really. The in-game currency is also the currency that you buy with real money eventually. Right now, you get it from buying the pack. That's the only way you can buy the money. Which, I mean, I have some items. Like, if I sold those legendaries, I could get like 900. So, that's what a lot of people are saying. Play the market, sell your stuff. And like play these missions, get copper, sell them, buy the guns. And yes, that is true. You can do that, but it's very annoying, and I don't really appreciate that. I don't like going into a game thinking, oh, my legendary just got hurt and I'm mad now. Now I need to take it off because I don't want it to get damaged, because I don't have a part. I don't have the money right now because I'm saving up for something else. Like, you want this game to be completely customizable and people to just have free reign of what they want to do, and it kind of takes away from it. I personally think some of the developers on the forums, apparently what people have said is that they are tweaking it and they will keep tweaking it. I mean, it's closed alpha, so its whole point is for them to tweak it. But at the moment, it's a little annoying, and I don't see it helping the game. And I know it's part of the making money. They gotta make money somehow. And to me though, this just isn't the right way, or it needs to be tweaked to help. Okay, so we touched on factions. That was my little rant. Factions, market, and storage. Well, storage is just obviously store items in it. Not that big of a deal. The store, obviously this is the one I bought. These are the 2 packs you can get. You get a little more money, and you get certain items that like I'm gonna have to work for. Like any of this, I gotta work for it and I gotta grind for it. They get it automatically. Exhibition, we already looked at. This is what vehicles people have made. Fuel is what you need for raids, money obviously, and then you got today's challenges, which I guess happen in 8 hours, or almost 9. And you get some XP for it, I'm sure. Portraits, and then settings. Settings are basic. Game runs really well. Right now it looks like the servers are just in Russia, I guess. My ping is like 180. Everyone else complained about it. Me though, I haven't noticed 180 ping. I've noticed my ping being bad, but not really lagging. It's really weird. Not exactly sure what's going on there. But it's not too bad. What I suggest buying the game right now, if you really want to. Like, I really wanted to play this. I really wanted a game. I was kind of getting bored with the ones I was playing. I need something till Overwatch comes out for me personally. This was it. This is fun. I like this. I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. I'm happy that I bought it. I don't regret it. But if you're not really excited and you're just like, I don't know if I should just wait, like I'm not that excited, don't get it. Don't get it yet. It's not ready, which is obvious. It's closed alpha. If you're not ready for that, don't come in. A lot of people I've seen complaining. They're just mad. It's closed alpha. It's closed alpha. They need to tweak it. They need to stretch it as far as they can. They need to stretch the repair as far as they can, and people complain, and then they bring it back, and now it's a little too easy. So they gotta find the middle ground. That's the only way you're gonna find it. It's better now than later. So that's my thoughts on it. I do enjoy the game. I'm sorry if it was a little boring and I kind of went off back and forth. I wanted it to be a little more precise than that, but I think it went okay. It gives you an idea. Then all the other ones I do, all the other videos I do of this game are gonna be gameplay. So this was just my thoughts on it. I'll make sure to put that in the title, just to let you guys know this was my thoughts. This isn't gonna be like all my content is talking like this. I'll actually show you some gameplay because this game is really fun and I'd like to show that off. I guess that's pretty much it. I'm done rambling, so I hope you enjoyed my rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's always appreciated. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.